You won't believe what Caitlin Clark did last night after Indiana Fever defeated the Atlanta Dream. But before we get off into today's video, you come across the video, do me a favor. Please hit the like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. And if this is your first time coming across the YouTube channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on, make sure you share the video out, give the video a thumbs up, and make sure you post your comments. I see everybody in the comment section. Hashtag salute. You know what my mantra is. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. Well, last night, the Indiana Fever beat the Atlanta Dream 91-84. And you guys won't believe what Caitlin Clark did immediately after the victory. But before we get off into today's podcast is sponsored by SeatGeek. SeatGeek, the official sponsor of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the #1 rated ticketing app, over 28 million downloads, 70,000 plus events from concerts to sports, all your tickets across the web, all in one place, rated 1 to 10. Green means good, red means bad, and all your tickets are backed by your buyer's guaranteed. And remember, use my promo code SimplyBallDropping at checkout to get $20 off your purchase. And remember, by using my promo code SimplyBallDropping at checkout, you're getting $20 off your purchase. Also know you will be supporting the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Well, let's get right off into it. Last night, the Indiana Fever beat the Atlanta Dream 91-84 in front of the sold-out home crowd. And immediately after the game, the team celebrated in the locker room on the big victory. But through that celebration, noticeably missing was Caitlin Clark. And now Caitlin Clark is going viral for what she did while the team was celebrating. And she has made headline news again. And you won't believe what she did as the team was celebrating and what Caitlin Clark was doing. So last night, Caitlin Clark had another dismal shooting performance. She had 7 points. She was 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 7 from the three-point line. I mistakenly said that wrong. She had 7 points. She was 3 of 10 from the field, 1 of 7 from three-point line. So last night, she couldn't get it going, and they ran the offense through Kelsey Mitchell, and ran that offense through Aaliyah Boston. And Aaliyah Boston put up big numbers, 27 points, 13 rebounds, and the Indiana Fever got the victory. And through the course of that game, the ball was in Kelsey Mitchell's hand. And she was distributing the rock, running that offense through Aaliyah Boston. And what happened? Caitlin Clark was relegated to the corner without the ball for like spot-up threes. And she still only made 1 3-pointer out of 7 attempts. Ever since she made that comment, when she got snubbed from the USA Team Olympic roster, she said they woke up a monster. But ever since she's made that comment, she's only averaged 6.6 points a game. So last night, the video that went viral with Caitlin Clark is made national news again. But before we show that video, this is what the team did immediately after the victory. Let's roll the clip.
What? That Aaliyah Boston? Oh my goodness!
Oh, you know, a win always feels good, so we're excited about this. Let's build on it. That was great. It was a birthday win. What more could you ask for?
See, the team celebrating a great win.
Great to have family here.
But noticeably missing is Caitlin Clark.
Fever. Like, that's good stuff. This was a great team win tonight. Yes. Great team win. 42 points in the paint, and you were 18 for 19 from the free throw line. Hey, I'm really proud of you guys. Great team win. Everybody contributed. Great win. I'm so
great
proud
team
of
win
y'all.
for Indiana. Now you see the celebration in the locker room, but noticeably missing was Caitlin Clark. And do you notice how Christy Sides put emphasis on, most importantly, we played defense and we was 18 of 19 from the free throw line. Well, if you look at the stat line, Caitlin Clark never made it to the free throw line. Now, this is the video that's going viral of Caitlin Clark immediately after the game when she chose not to celebrate with her team. This is what Caitlin Clark was doing. Roll the clip. She's out there getting shots up. This is what athletes do, man. When they have a dismal shooting performance, right after the game, they go back on the court and get some shots up so they can get themselves back in a rhythm to get out that shooting slump. Now you see Caitlin Clark was on that court getting them shots up. And that's the video that's going viral. And a lot of people said that she was out there with her boyfriend, getting them shots up. She's visibly frustrated that in these last couple games that her shot is not falling. So she's trying to get the extra work. We've seen many athletes after games where they couldn't get it going during the game. What they would do immediately after the game, they would be on the court getting shots up. But not to be there with your team to celebrate a big win in front of a sold-out crowd just because you didn't play well and you chose not to celebrate this moment with the team. Instead, you was out there getting shots up. I don't knock her for it. She's trying everything she can do to get out of that shooting slump. But this is why Caitlin Clark stays in the headlines for stuff like this. Just after a win, she's out there getting shots up, and that video is going viral. So that's the Caitlin Clark effect. Anything that Caitlin Clark does, it's going to be under a microscope. And this Caitlin Clark news is not going to go away no time soon. So you brace yourself for the roller coaster ride, and we here to cover it. We trying to give you all the news on Caitlin Clark since everybody says Caitlin Clark is the reason why people are watching the WNBA, but I beg to differ. So I'm just reporting the news and then giving it to you guys, but that's the video that's going viral of Caitlin Clark out there after a team win, not celebrating with her team. Instead, she chose to go get shots up. I mean, you can't knock her for it, but that's showing a little, selfishness. You don't get a good game. You don't shoot good. You play dismal, but your team still gets a victory. And this is what you do after a victory. You go out there and get shots up. Why wasn't you doing this when you wasn't winning and shooting dismal? We never saw footage of that. But this footage comes right after a big team win where the offense ran through Aaliyah Boston and the ball was in Kelsey's hands, and y'all got a team victory, but you chose not to be with your teammates. You chose to go out and get shots up. Y'all guys let me know. She done this after a team victory, but never has done this after a loss on games where she shot dismal from the field. I'm telling you, this Caitlin Clark narrative, we're going to keep talking about it, though. So you guys let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap, and we're going to catch you on the next one. And remember, before you go out the door, when you put your shoes on, do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.